So ACL injuries are just for professional male athletes, right? Nope. Today we learn ways to protect our children as they're once again heading onto the playing fields. Plus we find out who is at the biggest risk, and it's probably not who you think.
School's back in session, which means many of us are getting back into the routine of packing our kids' lunches. But how many of you are left wondering what to pack? Coming up, we have some healthy and tasty ideas.
This man's parents were told they should keep their expectations low when it came to his future. Turns out he proved those naysayers wrong. How his ambition to improve everything we do every day helped bring us the gift of music.
You get home from work, you just want to sit down, but Fido or Fifi wants to go outside. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to just open the back door and let them run? Well, Angie tells us what you need to know before you invest in an invisible fence.
And we're at it again, introducing you to so many wonderful animals here on Delmarva, and all of them are looking for a home like Max here. And speaking of which, Max and I have something to tell you. Delmarva Life starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Live from Historic Studio D.
And I don't know if everyone has heard the news yet or not, but we are moving.
Yes, we are.
We are moving to 5 o'clock.
To 5 o'clock, which is really cool.
Yeah, we're excited about that. We think that people are going to get home from work and they're going to turn us on right away. But it starts September 10th.
Yeah.
So that is a Tuesday.
Right. There's been some misunderstanding. So if you hear somebody say, they're not on at 4 anymore, say that's right, they're on at 5. Because we had some people say, well, I can't watch because I'm not home yet. So
there you go.
Here we go. All that. Well, 9 people were honored for their work in the community in Dover. Phi Delta Kappa members Sheila McDowell Griffin, Vicki Pendleton, and Calmetta W. Brinkley, you see him there on the left, along with Dover City Councilman Wallace Dixon, presented honorees with a certificate and a plaque. There were 9 total. Phi Delta Kappa is a national sorority for professional educators with a chapter called Alpha Pi based in Dover. There were 5 Phi Delta Kappa members who are honored for their lifelong works as educators, including Susan B. Young, Dorothy Elizabeth Brady Cooper, Blanche Krim, Teresa Holmes, and Lola Metcalf II. Also, Representative Donald Blakey, who is a Republican from Camden, he was honored for his political work as an elected official both on Kent County Levy Court and most recently the state legislature. Carlton Brown, honored for his work as a football coach. Brown served as a football coach in the Capital School District for 16 years, stepped down as Dover High's head coach just this last December. Kenneth Robinson Sr., honored as a humanitarian, and Matthew Smith, honored as an entrepreneur. So just want to say congratulations to all of you. Well done. Thank you so much for putting back into the community in Dover.
Absolutely. And while we're sending out the congratulations, we have one for the Cape May Lewis Ferry for receiving a TripAdvisor Certificate of Excellence Award. The accolade honors hospitality excellence and is given to establishments that consistently achieve outstanding traveler reviews on TripAdvisor. And get this, only the top 10 performing or top 10% of business listed on TripAdvisor actually get to be included. So congratulations to them. And speaking of Cape May Lewis Ferry, you want to tune in tomorrow to Delmarva Life because we are going to be on the Cape May Lewis Ferry. We're going to be talking about everything you can do in Lewis and then go across the bay and talk about everything you can do in Cape May. It's a lot of fun.
Tons of stuff. Of course, now you have to make a choice because there's this to do. There's also the National Hard Crab Derby, which is back this weekend, the 66th year boat docking, carnival games, live music, the signature crab races, and more. As a matter of fact, you probably remember, Brian, he was racing Lisa and Jimmy.
Those are the names he gave to his crabs.
Yeah, we're not sure where he came up with those names, but we did notice he kind of flung Lisa down the track there, so we're not sure exactly. I think I won, but I don't know that for a fact. Anyway, most of the events there are free, except for the Crisfield Idol, which is $3. The boat docking contest on Sunday is $15, and admission to the Derby grounds free today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And it'll cost you a little bit on Saturday, not much.
I didn't want to watch that again. Do you ever play cornhole?
I have a couple of times, not real good at it, I hate to say.
Really? We've been playing a little bit here and there. It's fun. And Kent County Tourism, along with the Delaware Lottery, are coming together for a cornhole tournament. It happens during the Delaware Wine and Beer Festival. That's actually in October, the 20th to be exact, from noon to 5 at the Delaware Agricultural Museum and Village in Dover. The reason I'm telling you about this now is you need to register now. Pre-registration is $25 for a team of 2. and it's $30 the day of the event for a team of 2. And there's a number, 302-734-4888 if you want to register.
So I
Plus,
need
you can also go to our website.
So I need to practice my cornhole.
Practice.
Got to practice my cornhole. You have probably heard the kids saying it. I know I have, and caught yourself wondering, what in the world are they talking about? Good news, the Oxford English Dictionary is adding 65 new words so that we have some place to go look them up. Included are selfie, that's a picture you take of yourself that you plan to upload to your social network. There is phablet, which is a computing device like
never
a
heard
tablet.
that.
Yeah, with a screen between 5 and 7 inches, so it's big, but it also acts as your phone. There's squee, which is a noise made primarily by an overexcited fangirl. And then, of course, there's twerking, which actually means to dance in a sexually provocative manner involving thrusting hip movements and a low squatting stance, which has really come out.
Yeah,
with
I didn't
Miley
even
Cyrus.
know what that word was
didn't-
until yesterday.
So you've seen the dance, you knew what the move was, but didn't know what to call
I
it.
didn't
That's
know
the way
what it was called until all of the talk about Miley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
now I know.
Hopefully that'll make you squee.
What do you do when you combine a playful penguin and an interested puppy? Well, here's what you get. Can you imagine how much fun these two would have if there wasn't that glass in between them? Look at the puppy.
I want to play.
I want to play. And the penguin's like, yeah, 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 yeah.
Go ahead, keep trying, dog.
That's just too adorable. Well, still ahead on Delmarva Live, our young athletes across Delmarva are hitting the fields this time of year to play their favorite sport. That puts them at risk of a very common, very painful knee injury. But there's a group of athletes that's more of a risk of ACL injuries than others. We'll find out who, plus find out how these painful injuries can impact people of all ages.
Okay, so while we're talking about our kids, it's time to start packing their school lunch again. Well, instead of sending them off to school with the same old lunch day after day, we're in the kitchen with a few neat ideas they'll never get tired of, no matter what grade they're in.
And later, before radios and iPods, people relied on listening to music in other ways. Maybe you or someone in your family grew up with a Victrola. The man who invented it was a pioneer on the music scene, and he lived right here on Delmarva. We'll have more on his remarkable story of success and innovation. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.